Thinking about selling your home with solar panels? Don't assume they're automatically going to help your home sell faster. Depending on how your solar system is set up, it could actually make your sale more complicated. Today I'm going to walk you through the 4 different types of solar agreements, explain what each one means when it's time to sell, and at the end I'll share something many homeowners don't find out until after they decide to install solar. You don't want to miss it. First, let me say this. I think solar can be a great option for the right homeowner. Lower electric bills, renewable energy, and potential long-term savings are all attractive benefits. But as a real estate broker, I've seen solar become one of the biggest surprises sellers face because many don't realize there are several different ways these systems can be financed, and each one affects a home sale differently. The first and simplest option is owning the panels outright. If you paid cash for your system and own it free and clear, this is usually the easiest situation. The panels are considered part of the home and generally transferred to the new owner, just like your roof or your heating system. Buyers often see this as a bonus because they get the benefit of lower electric bills without taking on another payment. The second option is solar loan. In this case, you own the panels, but you're still making payments on them. Before closing, you'll need to determine whether the loan will be paid off at closing or whether the lender allows the buyer to assume the loan. Not every buyer wants to take on someone else's financing, so it's important to understand your options early in the selling process. The third option is a solar lease. Here you don't own the panels at all. Instead, you're leasing them from the solar company for a monthly payment. If you're selling, the buyer usually has to qualify for the leasing company and agree to assume the lease. While some buyers have no issue with this, others may see it as an added hurdle, which is why it's important to know exactly what your lease requires before your home goes on the market. The fourth option is called a power purchase agreement, or PPA. This is often confused with a lease, but it's different. With a PPA, the solar company owns the panels, and you're not paying to lease the equipment. Instead, you're agreeing to purchase the electricity the system produces, usually at a predetermined rate. When it's time to sell, the buyer typically has to agree to take over the agreement. Just like a lease, some buyers are comfortable with it, and others may not be. So it's important to understand how your specific agreement works. Now, here's something that many homeowners don't think about before installing solar. Solar systems typically require permits. During the permitting and inspection process, depending on your local municipality, an inspector may notice other work that was completed without permits. It doesn't happen every time, but it is something to be aware of. That finished basement, electrical work, deck, or other improvements could potentially come under scrutiny. It's simply something to understand before moving forward with any major project on your home. So, is solar worth it? For many homeowners, absolutely. If you're planning to stay in your home for many years, the savings may make perfect sense. But if you think there's a chance you'll be selling in the near future, it's worth taking the time to understand how your particular financing agreement could affect your sale. Depending on your goals, some homeowners may even find that participating in a community solar program is a better fit than installing panels on their own roof. The bottom line is this: before you list your home, know exactly what type of solar agreement you have. Understanding it up front can save you time, reduce stress, and help prevent surprises during the transaction. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home on Long Island and have questions about solar panels or anything else that could affect your home's value or marketability, I'd be happy to help. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, or leave your questions in the comments below. I'm Karen Roth with RE/MAX Integrity Leaders. I'll see you soon.